Hi guys, I'm Solaris. Welcome to my channel, Solaris, Fairy, Astrology, and Tarot, where I channel for you all sorts of psychic messages to help you in your love life using astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards. Today's video is the first video in my winter series, and to start it off, it looks like our favorite French village, Le Fleuriste, is all decorated for the winter holidays. This video focuses on what does your person want to tell you right now? What does your person want to communicate to you? What do they want to say? I'm also having an extended, so if you want more psychic messages about your person, then definitely check out the extended. Today you have 3 piles to choose from. The first pile is the Gingerbread house with the Blissful Dolphin tarot and the Angel Aura crystal. Pile 2 is the Cupcake house with the Gentle Heart tarot and the Chandelier heart crystal. And pile 3 is the Peppermint candy house and the Starchild tarot and the Herkimer diamond. When you have chosen the pile you would like to watch, go to the description box and scroll down to where you see the timestamps. Click on the timestamp that matches your pile, and that will take you to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye! Hi, Pile 1! Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what do they want to tell you? What would they tell you if they could? If blocks were removed, what would they say to you? So you guys have picked this wicked cute little glittery gingerbread house. I love this little pastel roof. It's really super adorable. You have Santa Claus on the front. We have a little Christmas tree. So it's super adorable. I love that you have picked this little gingerbread house. You guys have also picked the Dolphin tarot, Blissful Dolphin, and you guys have picked this beautiful angel aura. All right, so I'm going to get right into it with no further delay and channel for you about your person. So first I'm going to do a relationship spread in regards to you guys so you can see if this is indeed your pile. So I have 3 cards on your side, how you're thinking and feeling about your person currently, for you to verify if this is your pile here. We have 3 cards on their side, how they're thinking and feeling about you. You may already know how they are, and so this could be further confirmation for you, or this could be a lot of clarity if you're confused. We have the past. What has happened already to bring the 2 of you to this point? What will happen most likely in the next 3 months? Or I will even say, what will they say to you most likely in the next 3 months? And then we will have a card for a longer term outcome, or what they would say to you beyond 3 months' time. I want to mix it and actually layer it here. To clarify it for you, I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm actually going to put some situation love oracles on your person's side. So, and maybe I'll put one on yours. This will help you verify if this is your pile as well and give you more information. So these are some scenarios that you would be in with your person. We'll give you 2. And let's see. So this should be able to help you clear it up if you are confused about if this is your pile or not. And I'm going to layer some messages from Divine Masculine over what they might tell you or would likely tell you in the next 3 months, and over a beyond 3 months time card as well. All right, so first of all, situations you guys might be in to give you guys confirmation if this is your pile. Ooh, death. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. And date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and date online. This is on your side. So here are some interpretations for you. Death can be Scorpio energy. Death can represent an ending and a new beginning. Well, because normally when I would say the death card, I would say, all right, you guys might be going through a breakup, or maybe even you on your own side have ended this connection or broken up with your person. But because we have the date card, I would say it might be that you guys had broken up in the past and now you're trying to get back together, or you guys are dating. So I would say if it wasn't a card regarding dating, I would say maybe you guys have completely been finished. Maybe you're totally over, you're in no contact, low contact, or in separation. But because there is a date here, I would say that you guys are trying to get back together or exploring this connection again, or you would like to. So there is this situation here. So, and it also says get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and date online. Another interpretation is if you have ended this completely and you do not want to get back together, that you might be dating somebody new now. So you might be asking about an ex in the past and you've already moved on and are in a current new connection, but you're maybe still curious about what they would say to you. So there is that. So either you're trying to date them again or you're dating somebody new, but either way, you guys had broken up or ended things in the past. Now, before I skip to, yes, so actually before I do your side, how you're thinking and feeling about them right now, I want to skip to their side. So additional situations which could verify if this is your pile. Yes, I do get coffin. So you guys might have mutually decided to end it actually, but actually, yes. Now you guys might have been engaged and called off an engagement, ended an engagement. It might be that you guys thought that you guys could marry each other, or that this was a very, very serious relationship, and that you guys have ended things. I do get blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love and affection returned, and engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership and union and completion, and coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn and transition, and tragic endings. So I would say what kind of goes across the board here is that there have been an ending in this connection with the coffin and death. So I would say definitely with this. And that I get with engagement ring, with blowing kisses and date, that you guys could be trying to see if you guys could patch things up and pair things up. Or it might be that you had been engaged or married and called off the engagement or the wedding, and now you guys are dating somebody new, or you're trying to see if you can get back together or make this work. All right, so what is going on with your side? And I will take reversals. So what's going on here? All right, well, actually all of them are in reverse. It seems like you're not the happiest with your person right now. You might not really feel like you guys are in the best place. I get the Queen of Wands. It seems like maybe this connection has either doused out all of your fire, or it might be that this connection is making you feel very insecure and not confident about yourself anymore. This can happen sometimes when we go through breakups and endings, and it really affects our self-esteem. The Queen of Wands is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy that also shows up here. I get the Page of Cups. It seems like your heart maybe might not be open to this connection anymore. And the Chariot, it represents an ending. So it might be that you guys were dating and that you've ended it. And that maybe you do feel like you don't want any second chances. You're just curious, like, what do they have to say for themselves, basically. So Page of Cups and the Chariot, and I get them both in reverse. I get Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. So I'm getting a lot of water, a lot of fire. So there is this, and it seems like maybe your heart was open to them, but not now. You wanted to progress with them, but not now. It seems like maybe you are totally finished on your side. It seems like maybe you're done. For them, on their side, I get the Ten of Wands in reverse. I get the Temperance, and I get the Two of Cups in reverse. Yes, okay. So it seems like right now, it doesn't seem like you guys are trying to make it work or get back together. With this further information at this time, it seems like you guys are basically finished completely, and maybe now you're wondering if your person thinks about you still, or what would they say about you. So the Ten of Wands says it seems like you guys have felt like you guys had a major serious commitment or contract on a soul level, and now it is, you guys set that down. It's like you guys finished it, or you guys felt like, you know what, I don't want to fulfill this. And I get the Two of Cups in reverse. So no commitment, and it seems like you guys broke off a commitment that had existed. And then I get the Temperance card, where it does still seem like there is some destiny here. Your person might still be feeling like there's a destiny, or your person might feel like, you know what, maybe I just need to be patient and give this a little time. Maybe maybe pile one would give me a second chance in the future, down the road, after some time has passed. So I feel like your person still feels like maybe there's still a destiny, even if you guys can't continue it right now. I'm getting Sagittarius energy as well for this, but because Temperance can sometimes double as patience, I don't normally take this for this, but I would say it could also be Taurus. So there is that energy. And again, Cancer, zodiac sign energy with that Two of Cups. So yeah, so it seems like you guys are finished. You guys are in a stopping point in your connection right now. In the past, you guys had a major Tower moment. And because somebody didn't make a decision, and then you got bored and you kind of checked out. So I get The Judgment card in reverse, Libra energy shows up. I'm getting with the Judgment in the past, it was in reverse. Somebody, you or they, or neither of you made a choice. Probably you guys ended things because they were indecisive and they couldn't choose, or they couldn't decide, or they couldn't make plans. The Judgment can also represent a higher self making a decision. It could be that you or their higher self said, you know what, we did initially have a soulmate contract here, but actually we're going to say no. So it could be that you guys ended things there. And then I get the Four of Cups. So I do get that this card is upright, which is usually like a rejection of an offer from the universe, or even like rejecting something, or being bored, or kind of, you know, getting rid of that. So it also seems like maybe if you had a couple of options of people you could date, maybe you kind of weren't seeing that there was somebody new that you could meet, and maybe at some point you did eventually see it, and that's when maybe you're like, okay, I don't need to stay in this situation, and maybe you moved on or moved forward. So there is this, because I do get 3 options and then another option being offered. So there is this. Then I get the Tower, which represents, and it's upright. So it seems like you or they had a major epiphany or a major change in this connection. It represents, obviously, a Tower can be a breakup. It can also be a major realization. It could also be that with the Tower, that there was just like divine intervention that happened that kind of tore you guys apart, or broke up this connection, or maybe something happened you guys did not expect, but it came from out of the blue. Maybe there was an argument that came unexpected and suddenly, or maybe something shocked you. So it does seem like there was this death and this ending. So yeah, okay, so you guys are broken up totally. And it seems like that maybe on your side, you're not even wanting to give it a second chance. All right, so let's see here. Connections. So what does it look like? First of all, I want to see, what would they say to you? Envisioning you without clothes in my bed every time I pleasure myself in private. So it seems like they would tell you in the future that they still fantasize about you passionately. And it seems like that they still have a physical connection in their, you know, you guys have this chemistry, and that they still fantasize about you even after you guys are broken up. So if you've been curious, do they still think about me? Am I important to them? Yes. And what would they say to you if their inhibitions were down? They would confess this. I messed up. Please forgive me for what I've done. All right. So this Tower moment is that your person really messed up. They did something really bad. And it seems like that's why you guys broke up. Maybe it was mutual. Maybe they're like, yeah, I don't deserve you. And you're like, yes, you don't. Or maybe they really messed up and did something bad, and you cut them off. So it seems like they would confess an apology. They would tell you that they're still very sexually attracted to you, that they are very sorry, that they messed up, and they would want your forgiveness. And then ignoring what others are saying about our connection. This could be comforting if you feel like they let their friends or family kind of rule the show or influence their thoughts. It seems like they don't care what other people say about you or this connection. They would, you know, they're still attracted to you. They would like to be with you, and they're sorry. Now, in regards to what would most likely happen between you guys in the next few months, I feel like that your person is really more just focused on their own pleasure, their own passion. I get the 9 of Cups, which represents a wish come true sometimes, but I would also say that this also represents just indulging in physical pleasure. And paired with this sexual confession, I would say that your person maybe would only want to come back in for sex. And that would be something that you should know, because you probably already know that, and that's probably why you cut it off. But either way, it seems like it will help you if you do hear from them, if they do end up reaching out. It's important that you know that their intentions are really just sexual. I get the King of Cups and the King of Wands, and it's in reverse. Now, I do feel like that potentially they are not the only one trying to be with you romantically, because I do get 2 kings. Unfortunately, they are both in reverse. You might feel like, you know what, I'm trying to move on, but really, I'm not really happy with the dating pool out here. A lot of these guys are just kind of not really in alignment, or not what I'm looking for. They're not really showing up in the way that I'm looking for. So I get Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy again, and I get Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy again. So again, I'm getting very strong water, fire energy, which is a lot of fire, a lot of passion. Fire and water don't mix, but fire and water creates a lot of heat, a lot of steam. So there might be a lot of like steamy scenes between the two of you that they would like to have, or a lot of heated words. So there is this. But yeah, so the King of Wands in reverse is that they're not really going to want to take action. They might be just really in shame, or they might be, you know, focusing on other things in their life. They might think, well, I can't get sex here, may as well move on. Especially if they know that you're with someone, if you're monogamous. King of Cups in reverse, again, I feel like they're trying to keep their heart out of it and that it would just be sexual, but because maybe they know you're not down for that, they would not really take action. So they're feeling like, yeah, I don't know if they would really receive what I would, you know, offer. Then I get what they would say beyond that. I feel like that they trying to keep things just physical. I feel like it's going to be very empty for them. It says, I've been feeling lost and confused without you, as well as perpetual rejections or continued rejection from you. It seems like would make them feel very confused as to why this is, or very lost, or kind of like wandering around with no direction, with, you know, feeling kind of like ambiguous and kind of upset. I get the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they will be very aware that you have been rejecting them, but they're going to try to not be rejected by you. So beyond 3 months, they might be ready to try to initiate it again, because they would be kind of sinking lower than they are now and lower than they would be in like 3 months. So see what happens. You know, if you guys are watching this video when I'm releasing it in December, see what happens by like Valentine's Day. See what happens by like the spring, because I feel like your person might need a little bit of time. I feel like you got your epiphanies, but maybe they need some more epiphanies or realizations, because I feel like right now they are in a little bit of like a greedy sexual energy, and then after a while they will start to come into more of like a depression energy, and then they are going to want to try to have something a little more substantial, because I feel like after they, you know, run that, I feel like they're gonna feel like on empty, and they're gonna feel like, wow, you know what, this has not been satisfying, and this has not been working, and I want something deeper and better. So there is that. So that is verification if this is your pile. I'm going to go now into the light side, shadow side, twin flame messages. All right, so we're going to pull some cards as what would they say to you if they could, if all inhibitions were removed, and if they could really share and speak their truth. I am also going to pull some hidden truth oracles as well to see also what would they say to you if their inhibitions were down and they could say anything. And I'm not taking reversals for oracles. All right. Light side, I keep getting signs that remind me of you. So they are going to be reminded of you. They get signs. They think about you often. I feel like they even feel the residue of the soul contract that you guys had. That soulmate bond was very strong, even if they weren't able to honor it, even if they messed up and made mistakes or made bad choices. I'm living the consequences of my choices. That's exactly right. So your person is very aware that they made bad choices, that you probably gave them, you know, multiple chances, or if you only gave them one chance, they still really blew it, and they are living the consequences of that. Then I get, you are my best friend. I feel like they did feel very, very drawn to you, very emotionally connected. And that might be what's so confusing to you maybe, but definitely to them, where they're like, but I thought that pile one really valued me. I thought that, yeah, I did something bad and wrong, but it doesn't mean that they need to like cut me off. It doesn't mean that like, you know, why don't they forgive me? It's almost like they feel like entitled to be forgiven, or kind of confused, almost immature in a way, where they're like, but our bond should have surpassed my negative actions. Maybe we don't have as strong a bond as I thought, instead of taking accountability for their actions. Life would feel empty without you by my side, and that absolutely connects to the feeling lost and confused without you. So, you know, give them a little more time, and they're going to start to feel very lost and confused. They're going to feel very empty. They're going to feel very much like, well, this sucks. This has no meaning. I don't love any of this. I'm not having a good time. I am not having fun, and I'm not enjoying any of this. And then I love spending time with you, enjoying simple pleasures. So I do feel like they loved the little moments, the little things, the memories, the shared experiences, enjoying just going about your day, having a good time, a good day, enjoying these energies. So I feel like that they will miss that. And then I don't trust easily. So your person also might have been testing you, but they tested themselves right out of this relationship. They might have been testing the bond or testing how much would you take, how much do you love them really. They might have been really just kind of taking you for granted or feeling like you would always be there. It also seems like maybe your person really did not fully open up to you or let you in. Maybe that was a decision that they didn't make, that they never really let you in. They never really were able to let you get close in that way. So they don't trust easily. You are the best thing in my life. And that really does connect to I'm living the consequences of my choices. And so they're very much realizing you were their best friend. You were the best thing in their life. They enjoyed all these, beautiful moments with you. So it seems like they're very aware that things are not happy for them at this moment. Yes, you are my best friend and I want to feel that way again. So they also miss your best friendship. So they do miss the connection that you guys have had and they miss the bond. And they miss the friendship. They want to feel that way again. They want to feel close to you. I look for you everywhere, right? They get signs about you. They look for you everywhere, but you're not there and life feels empty without you. So it seems like that they're really feeling the loss of you. And as time goes on, they're going to really feel the loss of you even more. And then I get the timing just wasn't right for us, which was, I feel that, yes, it connects to this, but I also feel like it's kind of in general. So I feel like that's maybe where they feel like they couldn't have made that decision or they couldn't make that choice because it seems like the timing was off or the timing wasn't right, or maybe they felt like, oh, well, I can just take my time. And then you were like, okay, time's up. But it seems like, yeah, they feel like the timing wasn't right for you guys. So that's what they would say to you. Now I'm going to go, and this seems pretty quick, but I am going to have an extended. So if you guys would like to keep going, we can keep going. But I am going to go to now. Okay, so for your final message, guys, I have my Hello Winter Oracle. I have 'Tis the Season and Hello Winter, another one. I have 2 Hello Winters. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these up into 3 piles. This is going to be your final message in regards to your person. It could be things they want to tell you. It could be what they're thinking and feeling about you. And it might just be like what they're going through now. And we have 'Tis the Season. And I'm not taking reversals for these oracles, so don't worry if they look upside down to you. And Hello Winter. Okay. All right, so for you guys, we'll just make this a little easier. Okay. Okay, so for you guys who are drawn to pile 1, I'm going to symbolize it by this beautiful clear quartz. It's double pointed, which is nice, which is all about communication, connecting the 2 of you together. For pile 2, I'm going to use this beautiful blue Larimar, and this is going to symbolize this pile. And for pile 3, we'll even do a yellow. We'll do this beautiful yellow geode. So feel free to pick between piles 1, 2, and or 3. I would pick 1 pile because that will be less confusing for you. But if you are drawn to more than 1 pile, feel free to pick more than 1 pile. There may be messages in there for you as well. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide which pile resonates with you, and unpause whenever you're ready. Okay guys, well first of all, thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I really appreciate that. If you have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I do have a series of winter videos coming up for you. So I hope you guys have liked my Halloween series. I have a couple of fall videos I just did. And now we're into December, so now we're into winter videos. So these winter videos are going to help you with your person. Feel free to hit the notification bell that says all, and that will give you guys updates of whenever I release all new videos in my winter series. Thank you guys so much also for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play in the background and you do something else while they are on silent. That is an easy way to support me, and after 30 seconds I get credit. You can press skip and return back to the video and continue watching. Thank you also for all of your donations that you have made to the channel. They really help me out. If you guys would like to donate, feel free to go to the description box and scroll down. That is where you can find the links to my PayPal, my Venmo, and my Super Thanks button. And if you guys are looking for a private reading from me, I am giving readings at this time on my website, fairyastrology.com, and I can give you guys readings over the phone or over video call, whatever you guys prefer, so I can channel you and your person or channel for you for love or anything else. So feel free to reach out if you need my help. I am here for you. And then after we do this final message, I will talk about what we will cover in the extended. So if you guys are drawn to pile 1 with this clear quartz, your person, spicy encounter, follow your passion. Yes, your person would like to be with you passionately. They want to just come back in and be passionate with you. And I get hidden treasure. You have untapped resources. Your person feels like you are hiding from them and that they need to come after you and find you and, you know, seduce you, basically. So there is this. Curious and new door of opportunity. So I feel like your person might be curious about pursuing this connection again. I feel like that they would like to be able to have you open the door for them. I feel like they might also feel like they've ruined it and the door is closed and locked. But I feel like they're curious if, you know, the door is really locked, or would you let them back in? So there is that. They are also curious for a new opportunity with you. I also get Hanukkah, sparks fly, which again is very connected to that spicy encounter, and shovel. It isn't as it appears. Hanukkah comes up, so there may be some breakthroughs in regards to the timing. So there may be some reinitiation with you around Hanukkah time. Also, it might be that Hanukkah in different years was important between you and this connection, or maybe they are, or you are Jewish. All right, and I get shovel. It isn't as it appears. It seems like your person also might not always present the way that they truly feel. And so you might be confused as well. And you might feel like, well, I don't know how I can really kind of figure them out. If maybe they say one thing, do another. Or maybe I thought they were one way, but it seems like maybe they're not. Or maybe they are just hiding who they really are. You know, we get hidden treasure. We get it isn't as it appears. So there may be that, or they may just want to be with you on the down low where you're kind of hidden, and where maybe they are just kind of, you know, being with you in a way where they're not making it public. All right. For you guys who got the Laramar, this second pile, your person, I get wrapped up. You're close to finishing. So it does seem like that there may be a cycle that you are wrapping up individually in your life, or your person is wrapping up a cycle in their life. It does seem like you guys are wrapping up a cycle. You guys are close to finishing it, or maybe you finished it. Maybe there's just residual energy where you still feel feelings for them. They feel feelings for you. You might still even feel like maybe we could continue, you know, maybe there is this, or maybe you feel like you're getting closer and closer to your closure, closer and closer to moving on, healing, all that. I get home and family. You have lots and support. I kind of feel like this is for you. I feel like for you, this is like you're close to finishing. You've wrapped up a cycle with this person. You can lean on your support system, lean on your friends and family. You know, I get home life for you. Maybe focusing on your home and your family and your friends as you are progressing forward, moving forward. I get companionship. Yeah, focusing on your family and your friends for companionship as you have wrapped up the cycle with your person. I get creating. So maybe focus on creative endeavors and creative pursuits. I kind of feel like this is maybe more like the pile for if they're going to try to have sex with you again. This is more the pile of you're completely done and you're completely finished. You're working on your own healing and closure, and your person's not really showing up here. They might just accept that it's done or not try to reach out, or maybe you've blocked them and they have no ability to reach out. I would say you focus on your friends and family. You wrapped up the cycle. You want to have companions and be close to people. That's beautiful. I get creating, you know, definitely focus on being very creative. That is a way to shift the energy and shift the energy inside of you. I get Christmas. It says trust the feeling, and brisk. It says a refreshing energy. And I feel like if you guys are watching this when I'm releasing it, that by Christmas time, you guys will feel like your energy is rejuvenated, that it's refreshing again, that you're going to have good feelings again. And so if you're just trying to get beyond this, if you're just trying to heal this very last bit that you're so close to finishing right now, I would say give yourself, I'm releasing this the first week of December, and Christmas is the 25th. Give yourself through December, or give yourself a few weeks, and you might find yourself in a very different headspace. So that's beautiful. also Christmas, or Christmas, the birthday of that, December 25th, might be a birthday in this connection or an important date, or maybe you've spent Christmases together, or maybe you or they are Christian. All right, for those of you who have picked this yellow crystal, I get for you, follow your heart. You can trust your feelings and being yourself, show off the real you. If you feel like this person has reduced your confidence in who you are, I would say that the message and the guidance for you right now is that you're meant to be able to really be yourself, and don't be afraid of showing who you are. Don't be afraid of being transparent and authentic with people that you love. I get follow your heart. You can trust your feelings. So this is very beautiful. I would say for you that moving forward and moving on right now, if I feel like these two piles are mostly about moving on, especially this middle one, but this one, I would say that you can trust your feelings, you can trust following your heart, and you can really be yourself. You're going to be able to attract a beautiful connection. I get all tied up, balance, January, and icicles. Okay, so you, I would say, I get all tied up. You might still be, as well as pile 2 here, kind of really trying to untangle yourself from the mess that you have just gotten out of. So I do get that. What I do love about this, I get balance, and so I get Libra energy, I get January, I get Capricorn, Aquarius energy, and I get that by January, you can really have a fresh start. So I would say that for you, again, I would say just like pile 2, give it a few weeks, let yourself just kind of be in your own energy, follow your heart, be your real self. You'll be able to balance your energy, and I would say by January, you can have a fresh start. I would say, new year, new you, and all that. And I would say icicles, sexual desires, you could bring in a new sexual partner by maybe New Year's Day. Maybe by January, you'll be able to move on and have a new sexual passion. If your person does try to come back for sex, which is what I feel like is your person's motivation, they might try to come back for you or reinitiate in January. So there is this. All right, guys, that is the messages I have for you. Now I'm going to focus on what we will talk about in the extended. Okay, guys, so for your extended, we are going to be focusing on more about what would they say to you if they could, with their late night thoughts. What would they say to you that they think about late at night, with also the Hermit Oracle. So more thoughts, more things that they would tell you if they could. I have extra winter messages for you in the Deck the Halls Oracle, and that's going to tell more about you and your person. I have some chocolate candy kisses, sugar rush of love for the gingerbread house that you picked, more thoughts from your person towards you, as well as more insight into their mysterious heart, and some wisdom from the Cosmic Cat Oracle. All right, guys, so if you guys are wanting more about your person, feel free to join me in the extended. Feel free to scroll down. You guys are pile 1. You guys are the gingerbread house, and I will see you guys there. And if you're not joining me, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another video, in any of my winter series, in any of my previous videos or series, like my Halloween series or my fall series or anything like that. And I will see you guys next time, or in the comments, or in a private reading. See you guys later. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what would they tell you if they could. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to communicate to you? You guys have picked some cute things. This really cute little glittery cupcake. Unfortunately, it's kind of a little bit like blown out in this video. It can't really capture it, but it's adorable and I love it, and it has glittery energy. So I love that you guys have picked this beautiful cupcake house. Also, you guys have picked the Gentle Heart Tarot, which is one of my favorite tarot card decks, and you guys have picked this beautiful chandelier piece because it also looks like a heart, which is beautiful. So first we're going to do a relationship spread where we're going to look at what is going on in this connection so you can verify if this is your pile. So here are 3 cards from your side. What are you currently thinking about or experiencing with your person right now? And then 3 cards from their side. What are they thinking and feeling about you right now or experiencing? Here is the past, what has happened already to bring the 2 of you to this point. 3 cards for the future. What would they tell you most likely in the next 3 months? And then a card of a longer term outcome, or what would they say to you beyond 3 months' time? Now, I am going to layer this. I have Situation Love Oracle to help you verify if this is your pile. So I'm going to pull 3 cards on their side to see what have they been experiencing in regards to you. and 2 cards on your side. What have you been experiencing? These are additional scenarios that will be able to help you determine if this is indeed your pile. In addition to that, I'm also going to pull messages from Divine Masculine, and I'm going to layer that onto, this one really wanted to come out. I don't know, this is a bonus. We'll see if this pertains. And then I have these 3 in regards to what would they tell you in the next 3 months. This is they might tell you this, but these 3 cards are what they would most likely tell you within 3 months' time. And then this card is more of a longer term, what would they tell you later on down the road. Okay, so first of all, to see what's going on, I will take reversals. So let's see what's going on here. All right, so I get the Hanged Man in reverse, I get the 10 of Wands in reverse, and I get the Emperor in reverse. I get love, and I get separation. Okay, so you guys might be in separation from your person, or you guys might not be together in a relationship. But I do get sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, and an uncertain future. I feel like you're feeling very sad about this. The prickly cactus can make you feel like maybe this has hurt you a lot. Maybe you do feel bitterness. Maybe you do feel stung by this. Maybe you do feel like, wow, maybe they're being defensive, and if I touch them, they will be prickly, or maybe you feel prickly right now. And maybe you just miss them. Maybe you're just thinking about them. Maybe you're just not sure what the future could be. And I get love. It seems like you still love them deeply. You love them very much. It seems like unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, and selflessness. So it seems like you definitely love them a lot, but you might be in separation from them. But it seems like the separation you guys are in has not dampened the love that you feel for them. It might be making you sad. You might be feeling bitter about something or missing them, but it doesn't seem like it's killed the love. Pile 1 does seem like maybe a locked door, but this pile seems like maybe a pining or missing them. And it seems like I can see why, because I'm getting that right now it just seems like you're just trying to free yourself. So I get the Emperor in reverse. I get Aries energy. With it in reverse, it seems like maybe they're not taking action on you. Maybe they're just not really stepping forward. Or maybe you're feeling like maybe I don't know if I should step forward. It seems like there's no action. There's nothing really happening right now at this time currently. And maybe there's just like no forward movement. Maybe you feel like they're not in alignment. They might not be a divine masculine that's upright, but I do feel like you're still prioritizing them. They are still on your side, and you are still taking them into account. But with the 10 of Wands, it seems like with this in reverse, usually this is a burden, but this is a commitment and a soul contract and a soulmate love. But with this in reverse, it seems like you're wanting to put down the burden, especially combined with the Hanged Man in reverse, which is basically now the Hanged Man's not hanging, they can just walk away. So it seems like you can just kind of like bend down and untie your feet and like walk away. So it does seem like that you're just maybe ready to untangle yourself from this situation, even though you love them. It might be that you guys are even together, but wondering, should you separate? Because it seems like you can just kind of walk away, but there's still something tying you there. There's still something tying you to them. Even if you're trying to untangle it and maybe reshuffle this connection. Your person is really wanting to heal their heart right now. I feel like they're in a healing space. I feel like they're really trying to heal. It says healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, or abusive relationship. And hopefully it's not an abusive relationship. They might be healing from an abusive relationship in their past, like from parents or from other relationships. They might have an addiction in regards to you. They might have an addiction in general. Maybe they're in rehab and they're healing. Maybe your person feels like that this connection is toxic. Maybe they just feel like they don't know how to get out of an addictive cycle with you, and that's toxic. Or they might just be feeling heartbroken right now and they're trying to heal from any of these scenarios. I also get abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, and bliss and blessings. I feel like your person is trying to focus on their career right now. They might be a workaholic or really focusing on career, really focusing on their blessings, trying to be grateful for what they do have. I feel like your person might be pretty positive that maybe you guys can turn this around, or at some point in the future this could be better. I do feel like they're very grateful for you, and when they are with you, they feel very blissful. They feel very happy, and they do feel like you are a blessing to them. But I do feel like they're really trying to prioritize their work and their career. And I get old school. You guys might have met when you guys were much younger. You guys might have met when you guys younger in the past when you guys were in school together. I get outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Your person might be ruminating, they might be spinning in their mind, they might be really in nostalgia, really thinking about your memories, really thinking about the past. Your person may have beliefs that really don't serve them anymore, but that they have not really taken steps to stop that or to maybe work on themselves. And maybe that's why they're healing right now. Maybe they're trying to heal some outdated thinking, outdated beliefs. Maybe they're trying to be a better person and they're trying to really kind of like, you know, work through some of these thought loops that they have. But again, I feel like that they're trying to heal, but I don't know how much progress they're able to make. Or maybe they're like, yeah, I want to heal my heart, but they're not like in therapy or anything or like doing anything about it. So it seems like that there is like maybe a stuck energy on their side, and you're trying to get out of your stuck energy on your side. Because yes, your person is also feeling like Two of Cups. It seems like your person feels like, with it in reverse, you guys are not in a relationship or in a commitment. Your person can't give you a future right now, or you guys don't have a situation where you're building towards the future with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And I get the 9 of Diamonds where it's in reverse. I feel like your person isn't single or doesn't want you to be single. Or maybe they're like, no, where your person doesn't feel single, maybe they're in a relationship or this is a third party situation, because I feel like your person's not really single, but they're also not in a commitment. It might be that you guys are in a situationship. It might be that you guys are trying to get out of being in a gray area, or it might be that they're not available. So there is this piece. In the past, what has happened? In the past, you guys have had good talks. You guys have had a lot of conversations with the Ace of Swords, or at least one major one. It does seem like you guys did have a new beginning, and you guys were strong, and you had a lot of bravery in the past. So there is this. I get the 6 of Swords, and it seems like you guys were in the same boat, moving in the same direction together. It does seem like you guys had a unity, or you guys did have some kind of connection. A lot of supportive energy. I feel like you guys supported each other a lot. But I also get with the 8 of Swords that it seems like that, again, with this in reverse, untangling from something tying up. So it does seem like that there was like, maybe you guys were supportive and you guys had new beginnings and good conversations, but then maybe felt trapped, and then maybe were like getting out of something trapping. Or maybe the thought beliefs that you guys had that were negative were stopping your closeness, or stopping the support energy, or even stopping the conversations. So there is that. Maybe you guys had too many conversations and you guys overshared, and now you guys are like painted into a corner and you're trying to get out of that. So there is this. But I do feel like for most of you, you guys are probably not together officially. What would they tell you in the next 3 months? They're going to tell you that they need to talk to you. So going to communicate with you very soon. So they're going to communicate with you. So in pile 1, I felt like maybe there was a difficulty with the communication even being able to happen. But with you, with your person, I feel like that they are a communicative person. I feel like that maybe there are some things that have been keeping you guys stuck. But I do feel like that they are someone that usually communicates and communicate well. And I do feel like that they are going to talk to you in the future. I know my mission is to balance the scales. I get Libra energy. I get Cancer energy, Aries energy. So there is this. I get that your person knows that they need to balance things, that they need to really communicate with you more effectively, that they need to give more in this connection. So they're going to tell you that they need to put more effort in. And the music that you've been listening to has been guiding my way. So maybe they've been listening to some songs that you guys like together, or maybe they've been listening to songs you've been posting. If you've been posting cryptic lyrics, it seems like your person has been listening. What they might tell you, but is not a guarantee or not sure, craving to spend time together and share music like we used to. So they may not tell you that they've been listening to your songs or listening to music that reminds them of you. They might not even tell you how much they've been missing you and wanting to spend time together. But I do feel like that your person has been doing it, but they might feel like that's too vulnerable, and maybe they keep it to themselves. Maybe they're afraid they don't want to scare you off by telling you that. Or if they've been listening to music on your story, or listening to your page or something, maybe they don't want you to restrict access. And so they just kind of keep it to themselves. So there is this. But in the next 3 months, things are still kind of difficult. I do feel that with the Hermit in reverse, they're going to come out of hiding though. So there is some positive energy in these next 3 months. So with the Hermit in reverse, Capricorn, Virgo energy, I feel like they are going to come out of hiding. They will resurface. And I get the Seven of Cups in reverse, which usually if this is upright, it's about not committing. But with it in reverse, I feel like there could be some kind of renewed commitment or some kind of making a fantasy or a dream reality, making it tangible. But with the Hierophant in reverse, it's probably not a serious commitment or a marriage or a very monogamous commitment or like an engagement. So I would say it could be a resurrection of a situationship. Or it might just be about coming out of hiding and interacting with you, but not getting back together officially. So there may be something like this going on. Let's see. Beyond 3 months' time, I get the Five of Cups, and I am aware that the karmic is trying to impersonate you, and it's not working for her. So if there is a third-party situation, your person is aware that their third party is not you, and that they feel disappointed by this. The Five of Cups is a card about disappointment, sadness, and heartbreak. It seems like your person might be in a situation where they're not able to get out of it so easily or so quickly, and they might be feeling very depressed about that or very trapped about that. They might be feeling heartbroken. They might be worried about hurting your heart. They might be feeling sad if they can't be with you. And if there's no third party, they might be disappointed that they're feeling very emotionally unfulfilled in a relationship that they're in. If there's no third party, it seems like that they're very aware that maybe there's karma here or karma in their life or karma in their connection, and that they're not able to process or handle their karma and they need to figure out their life. So there is this. All right, so now let's look more about what else would they say to you if all communication were transparent, if all communication was open and unblocked. All right, so I have light side, shadow side, twin flame messages. So I'll pull 5 and I'm going to layer them with the Hidden Truth Oracle to see what else would they tell you, if they could tell you anything, if they could really reveal their truth to you. What would they say to you if they could? All right, so I get shadow side, I don't deserve you. And just being near you is intoxicating. So your person definitely might feel an addiction towards you. It's interesting we got toxic and now intoxicating. It seems like your person actually might feel that if the dynamic is toxic, that they are addicted to the chaos, they're addicted to the drama, they're addicted to maybe a toxic relationship. Either way, it seems like being near you is intoxicating. They feel addicted to you, but they also feel like they don't deserve you. So maybe they feel like you guys are intoxicating and you deserve somebody better than them. They might feel like, you know what, I'm the problem, it's me. They might feel like I'm the toxic one. And they might be like, pile 2 doesn't deserve somebody toxic. They don't deserve somebody, you know, in their shadow side. Your person might be trying to set you like free for your own good. That kind of thing. I am afraid to contact you and I want the best for you. So your person right now might be in a no contact or a low contact with you. They might be afraid to talk to you. They might be afraid, like, what if I mess up pile 2's life? If they, you know, have moved on or are trying to move on, I don't want to ruin their life. I don't want to disrupt them. I don't want to, you know, interrupt their good life. I don't deserve them. Pile 2 deserves the best. You know, they are intoxicating. I'm addicted to them, but I want to free them for their own good. I'm scared to talk to them and then ruin their life. I only want them to have good things. I am a better person because of you, and you came closer than anyone. So your person is feeling like, you know what, I don't deserve you. I want to make myself a better person because of you, and you're helping make me a better person. I want the best for you, but until I become a better person, that's not going to be me. So there is this, but that you came really, really close to them. And I don't feel like this is the last time you're going to hear from them either. I feel like they actually will break their silence and talk to you, but you guys probably are in a no or low contact situation. And that might be why you're like, you know what, I need to free myself actually, because nothing's happening here. And then I'm trying to bury my love for you, and I remember every detail of that day. I also wonder if your person, they may not really be available, and it could be third party, or it might just be geographic or a job or, you know, like stuff about their life that make them unavailable. But It seems like they're feeling like they're trying to get over you. They're trying to bury their love for you, but they can't because they remember every detail in very vivid detail. So I feel like your person, there was a very, very special, important time or very important special day where you guys had, or night. And it seems like your person remembers every detail of that. It's like emblazoned in their mind. And it seems like they're just really trying to free themselves from the torture of loving someone they can't have, or not being able to be with you, or something like that. And then I hope that you can forgive me one day, and I'm in a dark place right now. So your person is going through a very tough time. And again, if they are dealing with toxic energies, abusive relationships from the past, or family dynamics, or if they're in addictions between either the two of you or their own addiction, I would say your person might be going through and struggling with a lot. They might not really be able to be available and be present for you in this way. So I feel like your person is almost like, I'm so sorry, I'm not good enough for you. I'm in a dark place. I'm really emo at the moment and very depressed, and, you know, maybe have some addictions, and I don't know how to really get out of my own way. And, you know, I don't know how to stop sabotaging. I don't know how to show up present. I don't know how to be available, you know, like all these things. And your person is sad about that, and they're hoping that you don't hate them for it. I feel like this pile is different than pile one, where pile one was more like they just wanted sex. This one, I feel like there's a lot of emotions. They feel a lot of sympathy or empathy, a lot of regrets, a lot of this stuff, but I feel like they don't know how to fix it or be better. Now I have a final message for you, and then I'm going to go to the extended where I have a lot of other messages. But right now, I'm going to pull some winter cards that are very fun and festive, and that can also give more insight between you and your person and see like what's going on here. So I have two Hello Winter Oracle decks, and I have the 'Tis the Season deck. So I'm going to pull two cards from each deck, and this will be the interactive piece. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you guys already know this section of it. So let's see here. We have Hello Winter, 'Tis the Season, and another Hello Winter. I'm going to, there we go. All right, and I'm going to symbolize each pile with crystals so you can see which one you're drawn to. So I think I'm going to put this beautiful amethyst on this first pile. Then I'm going to put this beautiful blue aqua crystal on the second pile, aqua aura. And then the third pile will be this beautiful rose quartz. Okay, so feel free to pick between pile 1, 2, and or 3. I always recommend picking one pile because two piles can be confusing if their messages are conflicting. But if you are drawn to more than one pile, feel free to trust your intuition and go with whichever pile you are drawn to. If you need more time to choose between the piles, feel free to pause the video and unpause the video whenever you are ready. Okay guys, well first of all, thank you so much for watching this reading with me. I appreciate all of your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to, and hit the notification bell to get updates of whenever I release new videos. And if you guys have been watching my ads for 30 seconds, thank you guys so much for doing that while they're on silent, and you can do something else in the meantime. After 30 seconds, you can press skip, which returns you to this video, and I get credit. So thank you guys for that. And thank you guys for donating to my channel. If you guys would like to donate, you guys can go to the description box, scroll down, and click on where you see my Venmo, my PayPal, or my Super Thanks button. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate it. And if you guys would like to have a private reading, you can go to my website, fairyastrology.com. The link is in the description box, and you guys can reach out to me, and I can give you guys a reading over the phone or over video call about your person, your love life, or about anything else. So if you guys have picked this pile is beautiful amethyst. Your person, I get December, a chance to do things differently. Oh, that's fantastic. Your person might not be stuck for as long as they think, or even as long as you think. I feel like maybe pile 1 was stuck for a while, but you guys actually, I feel like your person maybe, and we'll look deeper into these cards, we'll look deeper into it with these cards, but I feel like your person, oh, there's something that happens. Okay, cool. So I just looked at the other card. So in December, which if you're watching this video when I'm releasing it, I would say that, over these next few weeks, your person is going to receive a hidden miracle, and that will be a chance for them to do things differently. And that is very important because they just need to do one or two things differently for you guys to get out of this pause, out of this standstill that you guys are in. And it says playing games and taking action. All right. So this is very cool. I feel like your person's going to take action on you. They might play some mind games, or it might be actual physical like games or video games or some games where it's fun for you guys. Hopefully it's not a mind game. I do feel like they will take action on you. If it is a mind game, they are still taking action on you. So either way, it's good though. Let's see. Because sometimes mind games can be very revealing. Oh, I get loyal friend. Someone has your back. And on thin ice, use a gentle touch. So your person might be like, alrighty, I am a loyal friend to pile one. I am a loyal friend, but I also might be on thin ice because maybe because of my behavior or what I've been doing, or I'm not sure if we have like, maybe your dynamics and their behavior has like damaged the friendship, or maybe they feel like we're friends, but I have to feel it out because I don't know, what does pile 2 want to hear? What do they not want to hear? I don't want to damage a friendship. I feel like your person is trying to use a finesse or a gentle touch with you so that they don't like destroy the bond all the way. So there is this. I get this beautiful blue aqua aura. Your person, I get fireplace, warming up to you, but black ice. Patience is required. Your person might be a slow burn, or they might be somebody that is going to warm up to you, but they need some time. Maybe it is a timing issue, or maybe they just need some time to warm up. So there's that. But I do get desire. So I'm getting a fire, I'm getting a candle. So your person is very hot for you. So I am getting that there is this beautiful card. But I'm also feeling like your person might feel like, oh no, let's say they're in a relationship. They might be like, my passion for pile 2 is a disaster. My passion could cause problems. My passion could ruin things, or my passion could cause a disaster. So your person, I feel like they need to be a slower flame, and that they might need to wait. And maybe they feel like that there's a timing issue and they need to wait before acting on their desire. Or maybe because they're like, patience, if I acted my desire, I could ruin things. But either way, it says finding direction. And here's yet another third card. This is a lantern. So I get a lantern, a candle, and I get a fireplace. So it seems like your person's all fiery, all fired up for you. And it seems like they're just really trying to see like, can I be my full force? Do I have to dim and be more gentle with my passion? How do I connect with pile 2 so that I can, move in the right direction in life, move in the direction with this connection, and not burn the house down. You're being shown the way. So if they have been feeling lost, they're going to be shown the way. And happy times, things are looking up. So your person is going to be shown the way in both of these. There'll be like a miracle that happens where your person's going to be able to do something with you that's very happy, that really kind of puts us back on track, or that helps this connection out a lot. With this beautiful pink rose quartz, your person, mittens, equal give and take. Yes, your person is going to give more to this connection. And I get pajamas, relax. Your person, okay, this is like, if you've been worried, the universe might be like, oh, are you worried for nothing? You can just relax. Your person's going to give more to this connection. So that is beautiful. And I get mittens and pajamas are both clothes. I feel like your person is like, okay, let me just wrap pile 2 in like cozy love. I get hopeful and lending an ear. Okay, your person also feels like if you need to talk, they will listen. If you want to talk to them, they will hear you out. So that is good. And also I feel like your person does feel that there's a lot of hope in this connection. And I feel like that maybe something you tell them makes them feel hopeful. So that's cool. And then it says warming up. Okay, so this is another card that says warming up, warming up. And this says you are just getting started. So you guys might be a newer connection, this section, and they get big discovery. Hidden gifts are emerging. So this is a hidden miracle. This is a hidden gift. This is warming up to you. This is warming up. So it seems like there's some continuity between these piles. You guys probably did pick more than one pile. That's okay. So yeah, I feel like that your person is basically going to be able to grow this connection. And I feel like all across the board, there will be hidden miracles, hidden hopeful things, wonderful, beautiful blessings, and hidden gifts, which is great. I do feel like the timing is an issue, but I do feel like there's action that will be taken, even if there hasn't been action taken in the past. And I do feel like that there will be optimism and happiness, so that is good. So I do feel like your person has to be cautious or do things, right. But I would say that your person definitely will take action, and there will be some hidden gifts and blessings and miracles that will help this connection along that maybe both of you don't see yet. Okay guys, so I have for you guys here what we'll be covering in the extended. I have another winter deck, which is Deck the Halls Oracle, combined with the Winter Chocolate Candy Kisses Sugar Rush of Love, because you guys are all about cupcakes, gingerbread, lollipops. It's very cute, frosting. I have their mysterious heart. What are they thinking and feeling for you deeper? Also, what do they want to tell you in a deeper way? So the Hermit and Late Night Thoughts. This is what do they want to communicate to you with both of these decks? And then finally, an advice deck with the Cosmic Cat Oracle for some wisdom and advice for you about your person. All right, guys. Well, that is what I have for you. I hope this has helped you a lot. If you guys are joining me in the extended, feel free to scroll down. You guys are the Cupcake House, pile number 2. I will see you guys there. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time in another video, in a private reading, or in any of my archives, or in the comments. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what do they wish they could tell you, or what do they need to say to you. You guys have picked some cute things. First of all, I love that you guys have picked this cute little pink house. It has a little candy cane. It has a little Christmas tree and a little gingerbread man and a wreath, and it's adorable. So I love that you guys have picked this house. You guys have also picked the Starchild Tarot, which is very cool. And I have picked for you, or you have picked the Herkimer Diamond. So potentially you are hoping for a very nice big diamond. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is start with a relationship spread. This is a good way for you to verify if this is your pile. And I'm going to layer it with some other additional cards that I don't normally do in order to help you guys pick if this is your situation. So I'm going to be layering the Situation Love Oracle onto your spread. So, all right. We have 3 cards for your side, how you're thinking and feeling about your person right now. 3 cards on their side, how they're thinking and feeling about you. What has happened in the past to bring the 2 of you to this point. What they would say to you, or could most likely say to you in the next 3 months, and what they will most likely say to you beyond 3 months of time. All right, and I have Situation Love Oracles. I'm going to put 2 of them on your side, but 3 of them on your person's side. And for these oracles, I will not take reversals, but for the tarot, I will, just to give you guys a little more information. All right, so let's see. So the situation you might be going through with your person right now is, okay, so number 1, you might be in a lot of self-care. You might be doing a lot of self-care for yourself. I get the card that says self-indulgence, and it says self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So you might be really focusing on yourself right now at this time. You might be focusing on your self-worth and value. You might be healing yourself or in a healing phase. You also might be trying to heal this relationship, or there might be healing you're noticing your person is doing actively. I get shadow work. You might be experiencing or healing your shadows, or helping your person heal their shadows, or heal their pieces of themselves that they are not proud of or that they reject. You might be helping your person approve of themselves or love themselves more. And I get self-appreciation. I feel like you're doing a great job. Your self-care game and self-love game is on point, it seems like. So that is good. Sometimes we get the card of the self, though, if our person is not around. So there is this. I also get the golden mirror. I feel like you might see a lot of yourself in your person, so you might be mirroring each other right now. An additional message, not for all of you, but for some of you, this might be your pile if you feel like your person has narcissistic traits, if you feel like your person has been love bombing you, if you feel like that your person is only focused on themselves right now with the card message self-absorbed, or if you wonder if this connection is one-sided. If you wonder, do they still love you, or are they still interested, or is there energy in this connection where you feel like it's mutual? So you might be wondering, am I the only one who has feelings? So there is this. So these are some potential possible scenarios for you that you're going through with your person. And again, we're going to pick some of these as well on their side. Let's see. Oh, number one, yes, your self-care game is so good. I get the Queen of Cups, and you are prioritizing yourself on your side. That's amazing. Whenever I get the Divine Feminine on the Divine Feminine side, they are prioritizing themselves and giving themselves so much love. So that is beautiful. You're nurturing and caring for yourself. Lovely. Honestly, I don't know if I see your person showing up for you on your spread, so you might not be together. I'm also getting for you too that you are also giving so much love, or you feel so much love for your person with the Queen of Cups. I'm getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy very strongly. And then I get the Six of Crystals, which in this deck is the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, which is Nine of Crystals. Now, unfortunately, both of these cards are in reverse, which is you're feeling like this energy may not be mutual. So where this says one-sided, you're focusing on yourself very strongly. And I'm getting Six of Coins and Nine of Coins in reverse. The Six of Pentacles usually represents mutual effort and mutual interest. With it in reverse, you might be curious or wondering, like, I don't even know if my person honestly is that interested in me. You also might be just noticing that they're not really putting in the effort or the attention. You also might be noticing that you might have been pulling back your attention, energy, and effort from this connection. You might have stopped participating in it, or you might have been giving to this connection and now you're not giving, you're just giving to yourself. You're redirecting it to you. So there is that. But the Nine of Crystals on your side, Nine of Pentacles reversed, is you may not be single, or your person might not be single in this energy. Also, an additional message is you might be struggling financially, or feeling like your person is struggling financially, or money or finances might be an issue that are kind of interfering with this connection. So that might be a hurdle for you or a struggle at this time. All right, what are they dealing with? Or what are some more situations? I get talking, interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, emails, talking more, paradise, happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase, and seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up and dating, third party temptation. Okay, you guys, so you might be a third party temptation. You might be a temptation for your person. I feel like maybe with you just giving yourself love and you're feeling like they're not really around, and maybe feeling like they're not really showing appreciation or interest in you, that it might be because your person is resisting you because you are a temptation and there's a third party going on. They might be in a relationship with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but I feel like they're very attracted to you. I feel like they might talk to you though and tease you. They might be interested. They might be waiting for you to send them a message. They might be loving when you text and call and email each other and talking more. I feel like you guys might be in the talking stage. You guys also might be in a situation where you guys, this hasn't gotten off the ground yet, or maybe you guys haven't gotten together for real yet. So there might be a situation where I feel like pile 1 and 2 are kind of exes to each other, or, not together because of an ending. With this, I feel like you guys might not have had a beginning. You guys might not have started it yet. It might be a new connection. It might be something where you're like, I'm not sure what's going on here. So yes, attraction, teasing, hooking up, and dating. I feel like your person is very attracted to you. They really want to date you. They're very attracted. They're very tempted. And they're very interested. So like seduction and talking, I feel like whenever you guys talk, they feel seduced by you, or they just feel so attracted to you. And I get paradise. I feel like your person feels a lot of happiness when they're with you, a lot of joy. I love the playfulness. You guys have a good connection, a good banter, a good chemistry. And even honeymoon phase. I don't feel like you guys are actually on a honeymoon or engaged because of the other cards, but I would say that your person feels like the enchanted beginning stage of the connection with you, where you guys are like in a honeymoon section of time. Or at least they are feeling the euphoria of that connection when they are with you. But I don't feel like you guys are maybe even together. So those are some scenarios I would say would be, if this is your pile, these are the messages I'm going to be taking and interpreting them as we go forward and as we go along. So there is that. Your person, though, is heartbroken and sad. They might feel like you don't love them, or that they can't give you love the way they want, or that you guys are not together, or maybe they don't even know your feelings. Or this also could be a secret admirer pile, or a pile where you've never shared or confessed feelings for each other. Three of Swords energy upright. So they are sad, they are healing, they are grieving, either this connection or just in their life. I did get on your side that healing energy and that shadow work. So you might be noticing or aware that your person is sad or healing. It also might be that they are sad with the state of where you guys are at right now, that the connection they feel for you is so happy, but if they can't be with you, they might be really sad about it. Or they might just be needing to heal their lives or their heart in general. I get the Nine of Swords in reverse. I get that they have actually, maybe they're afraid of like real life consequences that could happen because of this connection. And that's why maybe they hold themselves back. I get the Lovers card in reverse. I feel like they do feel strong romantic feelings for you. But if there is a third party temptation, they might feel like they can't give love, or they might feel like they're already in a relationship and they can't, they're not available. Or they might be scared of real life consequences to a love that they might already have. If they are with somebody else, if they are not with somebody else, then I would say that they might also feel like maybe you guys are in the beginning where love has not blossomed into love, that maybe you guys have the feelings, but it has not escalated into like a deep, deep passion. Maybe you guys feel the attraction and the seduction, and you guys are talking and you guys are in the dating stage or the talking stage, but it hasn't blown into a deep, like, I am in love with you. Or it might be that they don't know your romantic feelings or think you don't love them. They might think you're not interested in them. So there's a lot of this energy. I'm getting Gemini energy on their side. I'm getting a lot of air sign energy. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini is strong. So there's that. In the past, what's happened between you guys? In the past, there was a lot of consistency with the Eight of Pentacles. So there was a shift. I do feel like in the past, you guys have had a lot of time together that you have spent a lot more than now. There was a new beginning, good conversations, good talking to each other. And I feel like there was a lot of consistency. You guys had really connected in strong ways. And then I get the 10 of Pentacles. So I get that in this connection that your person felt like there could be a future, or you felt like there could be a future. I feel like you guys were starting to create a new beginning. There could have been a commitment, or at least like an effort, at least like energy put into it and a consistency. And so there's a lot of that in the past, but the energy is not like that currently. So that might be where things have changed or shifted, and maybe you're confused and want to know why, or maybe you know why and you're curious, like, what are they thinking about that, and like, what would they like to tell you about that? So there is this energy, but yeah, there was a lot more conversations and commitment and consistency in the past. Now there's more of like, you guys are both focusing on your own selves and your own lives. In the next few months, they might tell you that they're still unavailable, that they can't have a commitment or relationship, with the Two of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. They're thinking they can't really move forward with you, or maybe they still feel blocked in some way. And then I get the King of Swords in reverse. It seems like they might not even tell you this. That might be only a thought, or they might even feel like they don't have clarity. They don't have clarity as to how they can progress this or how they could have a commitment. So I feel like your person is, maybe they are actually maybe stuck, or they might feel at a loss as to how to find a solution here or how to fix this. Or maybe in the next 3 months, they feel like they can't really tell you this. Then you guys might not have a connection where you guys can talk about this. Another interpretation is you guys actually might have worked together or gone to school together. The Eight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles could be a work or a school environment. And the Ace of Swords could be you guys could talk about work and school and day-to-day things, but talking about your own emotional connection to each other is a lot harder. Beyond 3 months' time, yeah, your person might be able to talk to you, but it might result in an argument or a fight. I get the Five of Wands, or in like a power struggle or like a power conflict, or you guys might have conflicting wants. So the Five of Wands can be that. Another interpretation is they might tell you in the past that they want to fight for you. So the fighting could be fighting for you, or even fighting to get themselves out of a situation that's been difficult for them, struggling, or harming them. So, or harming this connection or blocking this connection. So there is this energy, King of Swords again, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, and Chariot and Two of Cups are Cancer energy. So there's a lot of like water sign, air sign energy in this pile, a lot of emotions and a lot of overanalyzing. So if that resonates with you, I'm going to continue and go now to what would they tell you if all blocks were removed. So I have light side, shadow side messages, and I'm going to be layering them with the hidden truth. And I will pull 5 of each. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll even do, okay, 6. 6 wants to come out for you today. And then I feel like back of the deck energy wants to come out. I'm not peeking at it, but I do feel like it wants to party with us. Okay. All right. More. All right. So what would your person say to you? I left you before you could leave me, and you're always in my heart even though I'm not in touch. Yeah, I do feel like you guys might be in a no or low contact situation. When you guys talk, it might be about superficial things or about things that are casual. I do feel like your person was protecting their heart and that they did not want to get hurt. I feel like they are wanting to be, and they might still be in like a guarded space because they're wanting to protect themselves. And it seems like their feelings for you have not gone away. The Lovers in reverse could also be that they feel feelings for you unexpressed, that they have not been able to share with you their feelings of romantic love. So there is that. Then I get that what they would tell you if all blocks were removed. I regret my actions towards you, but I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So it does seem like they've learned a lot because of your interactions. It seems like you maybe have shared words of wisdom for them. It seems like they are grateful for you or for your wisdom, but it also seems like maybe they feel like that they did something or didn't do something and they regret that. So maybe they didn't do something when they should have, or maybe they did do something and they shouldn't have, but it seems like they regret how they treated you or maybe their actions in this connection, but that they are grateful for your wisdom and for your kindness and for your most likely love and guidance. I'm ready to let down my guard with you. Okay, so this is really good. So this is actually very promising. I wish I could take back my words. Maybe your person has said things in the past that were negative, and maybe what they will tell you beyond 3 months is that 5 of Wands is maybe they're apologizing for something that might have been a fight, or maybe there is a repair from a fight, or maybe they're like, I need to speak up and fight against their own blocks to speak up. So there is this. So they wish they could take back their words, and I feel like they are ready to let down their guard with you. So they are really trying to be more authentic and transparent with you, and they're really trying to be more brave, which is very beautiful. So I like that. So they might say this. They might actually say sorry or apologize for something, and I feel like that is going to really help in this connection, which is great. And then it says, you're so beautiful to me, and I know I messed up everything. So they're very, your physical appearance and your looks and your attractiveness is definitely like a major message that they feel for you. And they feel like you're very beautiful inside and out. I feel like they really, really love how your heart is, how sweet you are, how much love you give, how beautiful you are as a soul. And I feel like they feel like you're out of their league, or that you are way above them. They might put you on a pedestal. They also feel like they might have messed up something or messed up everything. So I also feel like they feel a contrast where they're like, pile 3 is amazing and I am not amazing. And so they're like, I screwed up. I messed up everything. Pile 3 is so beautiful. They deserve so much better. And then I get, all these are light messages though, which is interesting because a lot of the hidden truth are a little bit more shadow side, but all the light side, shadow side messages are all light side. So I feel like your person only has beautiful things to say about you. They only have like gorgeous thoughts about you. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. So your person's really wanting some patience, and I wish I could share my good news with you. So maybe in time, your person's going to be able to share good news with you, and they really want to talk to you about it, but for whatever reason, maybe they feel like the timing is not right to talk to you. So there is a communication issue going on between the two of you. Maybe there's just not like free-flowing conversation. Maybe if you are a third-party temptation, they feel like it's taboo to talk to you. Maybe they just feel like they messed up everything and there's a little bit of shame and they just don't know how to fix it. Or maybe I'm not getting too much shame, but I'm getting a little bit of like accountability and then a lot of light side messages. If I got more shadow messages, I would say, all right, maybe they're feeling a little more shame. But I would say that in this case, that it's tricky. Here's a shadow. We come from different worlds. All right, they might feel a little bit ashamed if, let's say, they are a little less off than you. Say you're better off. Say you are wealthier, say you have more privilege, say you guys have different geography or different ethnicities or different, there's some power struggle dynamic in regards to like your essence and their essence. So there is this, or maybe different cultures where you guys think about things differently, look at things differently. I will wait for a sign from you. So yeah, it seems like that in regards to this, that your person is like, maybe they think you're too far apart. Maybe they think you just wouldn't be interested in them. And maybe they're like, I need a sign from pile 3. I need a green light. So there is this. Or maybe even if they're spiritual, they're like, I need to receive a sign from the universe that I should or could do something here. So there is that. All right. All right, now I'm going to go to your final message, but it's not your final because I am giving an extended today. You know what? Before I go to that, I actually have incorporated messages from Divine Masculine in the first 2 piles in the first part, but I'm actually going to incorporate this in your final message. So this will be an interactive piece, but I will do 3 because that was what you guys were going to get in the beginning. But I'm actually thinking it's better that it's in different piles because you guys do have a lot of situations, and a lot of different situations showed up in the intro. One of which is third-party situation. Another one is secret admirer, never confess feelings to each other situation. Another one is you guys maybe worked together, went to school together, and you guys could talk about superficial things, but not the deeper things. Some of you guys are going through where you guys both fear that the other one's not interested in you, or that this is a new connection where it hasn't like gone to love. And some of you guys are in a situation where maybe they do feel the feelings for you and the love, and they haven't been able to tell you this, or, you know, it seems like there's a lot of lost in the translation here. So I'm doing 2 Hello Winter decks, 1 'Tis the Season deck. Oh, I guess you get 3. All right, we'll do 3. And then I'm also doing a second Hello Winter Oracle. So this is very fun. This is the first video in my winter series. So I'm glad you guys are here for that. Okay. You guys are going to get the longest final message, more than anybody else. Okay. So I would recommend that you guys pick only 1 pile because you guys are in different scenarios. If you are drawn to more than 1 pile, feel free to do what your guidance tells you, because obviously if you're drawn to more than 1, then there are probably messages for you in that pile. The reason why I recommend usually only 1 pile is because it can be confusing sometimes when there are, you know, different piles and different messages, but trust your intuition. The first pile will be symbolized by this beautiful orange aura. The second pile will be symbolized by this beautiful citrine. And the third pile will be symbolized by this beautiful fluorite pyramid. Okay, which looks like your little house. All right, but not to influence you. You just pick whichever one you feel drawn to. All right. So we have pile 1, 2, and or 3. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide which pile calls to you, and unpause the video whenever you're ready. Okay guys, well first of all, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes. I appreciate you guys watching my videos and watching the channel. If you guys have not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates when I release new videos. And thank you guys so much for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they're on silent, and then you can come back to the video, press skip. After 30 seconds, I get credit, so thank you so much. And if you guys would like to donate, you guys can donate to the channel by scrolling down, going to the description box and clicking on my PayPal, my Venmo, or my Super Thanks button. And if you want a private reading, you can go to fairyastrology.com. The website is in the description box, and I can give you guys readings over the phone or video call in regards to your person and your connection, or about anything else. All right, so for the first pile, for you guys who have picked this orange aura, your person... All right, so your person was waiting for a sign from you, but it does seem like they have seen a few of them already. And it says, seeing the signs and synchronicities that are guiding me towards sacred union. So I love this for you. So it does seem like your person is somebody that is maybe a little spiritual or superstitious and follows signs. It seemed like they are being guided towards you. They wish that you were here with me right now. So these are some things that they would tell you. So there is this. And I hate being with the karmic and working on manifesting an ending, especially if your person is in a third party and they are with somebody else. Present and bad intentions and connection. Okay, so number one, they feel, if you guys are in third party, which this could be third party pile, they feel like you are a gift. You are like an amazing box of chocolates. You are an incredible person. They feel like you are a gift. They appreciate all of your gifts. They feel like your connection is a gift and they love it. And I feel like they might even want to give you a present, but they're afraid that if they do, that they will succumb to their lower nature, or they will succumb to their lust with the bad intentions. So there is this. And I'm even getting this little like naughty skull grinning. There's a Scorpio energy here. So I feel like your person's a little bit afraid that they might give in to like their naughtier nature. So there is this, and that the connection is tempting. I get frozen, which is painful past and affecting present. And interesting, the present is this also. So in the present moment, they feel the connection, but they feel like it's a temptation. So I want to say that the reason why your person might be frozen and taking non-action is because they've gone through a lot of pain in the past. That is affecting the present and the current moment, which is the present, which is your connection, which is that either one, they are afraid you have bad intentions or would treat them badly or hurt them, break their heart, or they're afraid that their connection with you is naughty and forbidden and taboo, and they're afraid they would give in to their nature there. But it seems like they trust in your abilities a lot. So they trust in you. They also feel like you're very talented at something that you do. So they really love that. And I feel like they trust you a lot. I don't feel like they would think that you would hurt them on purpose. And I feel like they trust you very deeply on some level. And then cookies, best interest at heart. Okay, so here's the thing. So the bad intentions is not that they are afraid that you would betray them or hurt them. It seems like they trust you. They know that you have their best interest at heart and they appreciate that. But they have been wounded in the past. That is affecting them right now. And they feel like this connection could just like bring them down to their lower nature. And interesting, all the light side, shadow side messages, we only got one shadow. And it seems like your person is feeling like, okay, I want to stay in my light body. I want to stay in my good intentions. I really want... And I feel like your person has your best interest at heart as well. It seems like it's complicated, and then keeping the faith, there is always hope. And so it seems like with this case, it seems like your person is very aware that your dynamics are very complicated right now, or your situation is very complicated. But they have faith in this connection and they have hope. And these are things that they would tell you if they were uninhibited and could tell you anything. For you guys that have picked the citrine, your person, divine guidance, looking for signs. Okay, this is the third card in this reading that you guys have gotten in regards for signs. Your person is very much trying to look for a sign. And it seems like they're trying to get spiritual or divine guidance in regards to their life, in regards to you. So there is that. They get welcome changes, time to shake things up. Your person's waiting for a sign to make a major change in their life, to shake things up and to hopefully like make this connection better. Because they're feeling like, you know what, maybe I'll just... Okay, so here's the thing. I'll share with you a little story. So sometimes I like to play pool with my brother. He likes billiards and everything. And so we go to this pool hall and so we play. But sometimes when I don't have a move on the table and there's nothing there, I'll just like shoot the ball anywhere. And I'll just be like, you know what, I have no moves. I can't do anything. I'm just going to like hit the ball really hard and like wherever it goes, it goes. Because I get kind of frustrated or I get a little bit like, helpless feeling. I'm just like, well, there's nothing to lose and nothing's working right. So let's just take a gamble and see what happens if I just, shoot it anywhere. And I feel like that's what your person is going through. I feel like they're like, you know what? Nothing is happening. I feel like nothing's working out right for me and nothing's really moving in this connection. Let's just try something to shake things up and see what happens with it. Almost like a scientific experiment. Almost they're like, I don't know what's going on, so let's just disrupt stuff to see if maybe that could make things better. So I feel like your person might be trying to shake some stuff up, and they might have gotten that message from spirit that they need to make change, that they need to do something, some like tower moment maybe, or maybe they need to, like the Fool card, like just do something, just take action on something. And it seems like maybe also they're like looking for divine guidance, but they're not able to interpret the signs, or they don't know what the signs are. So they're like, well, you know what? I'm just going to shake shit up. Valentine's Day, love confession. They might feel like, you know what? Why don't I just confess my feelings to pile 3? Why don't I just confess my love? And I feel like that this pile, you guys might be secret admirer piles. You guys might be like, your person's like, you know what? I've been waiting for the right time to say this, but nothing's really happening. So I think I'm just going to have to like drop the bomb on them and just tell them. So your person might want to confess their love. So this love confession might come around Valentine's Day, especially if you are watching this video when I'm releasing it. Or it might just be that Valentine's Day is an important date for the two of you, or important time, or maybe an important Valentine's Day had gone by in the past. So there is this. But yeah, I feel like your person wants to send you a message and wants to confess love. Ooh, but I get frostbite, emotional distance, but they're a little scared. If they were to do that, will I get burned? Will I be hurt? I don't know. I don't want to hold on too tightly to pile 3 because what if it hurts me? So there is this. I feel like your person's a little bit like, if I get too close, I could get hurt. And that might be another reason why your person keeps their distance. That might be another like self-protection. Peppermint, romance. Your person really feels feelings for you. There's a lot of romantic love here. So I feel like there's this very strongly. They want to confess their love. They want to confess their romantic feelings. But yeah. Oh, and look at this, you guys. Look at this. This romance is like this little peppermint candy is the one that's on your house. That's beautiful because none of the other houses got this little peppermint and none of the other piles got this card. So that's really cool. Okay, so that's more confirmation for you guys. Looking at your picture and fantasizing about being together. Releasing worry and fear because it's all about divine timing. That is that 9 of Swords card in reverse, and also divine guidance, looking from a sign from spirit, and all about divine timing. Your person is waiting for the right time. They're wondering like, when is the right time that I can confess my feelings to pile 3? When can I share this with them? When can I tell them? But it seems like maybe there's a part of them that suspects or knows that you do have feelings, and maybe they're like, ooh, I can tell that I'm causing pile 3 some pain by not speaking up, or my actions have hurt pile 3, and that's weird. Why would they feel pain if they didn't love me? Like they might be trying to figure out the mystery between the two of you, but I do feel like they are fantasizing about being with you, especially when they see your pictures. I get wisdom, expressing, and secret surprises. Maybe a confession from a secret admirer. So I love this. This is very beautiful. So I love this. And even we got the present card and it's like hidden behind their back. So that is very cool. Also maybe feeling like, I don't know when I can tell pile 3, when is the right time? Like when is the present moment? I don't know, is the present moment right? Because I'm getting expressing wisdom. So I get that your person feels like I really want to be wise when I express and tell pile 3 this. I want to surprise them with it maybe. Maybe it'll surprise them, but maybe that's good. And I feel like your person is really just kind of like trying to work out the logistics and the timing and maybe waiting for a sign from spirit that like now is the right time. All right, for you guys that have picked this pyramid, your person, I get you inspire me to take action. Okay, your person wants to take action on you. And also debating whether to reach out or not. Your person is maybe going back in indecision a little bit. They might be like, should I reach out? Should I not? Should I reach out? Should I not? I really want to take action on pile 3, but I don't really know. So there is that. And then look at this. Again, gaining spiritual wisdom. Literally all your piles are kind of connected. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. So look at the wisdom and the wisdom here. So this is this pile, that's this one. All three of your piles are all like, your person's waiting for a sign. They appreciate your wisdom. They are grateful for everything you've told them that has helped them in their life. They are wanting some wisdom. They're trying to go with the flow. They might be more of a rigid personality and they're trying to be more flexible. And it seems like they're trying to wait for spiritual signs or spiritual guidance, but they don't know when that is. And they're like, should I reach out or should I wait for a sign? Should I reach out or should I just try to grow as a person? So therefore, I feel like your person is also, a lot of these are also like, your person's trying to protect themselves. I also feel like your person, this pile definitely wants to also like protect you. So I feel like they're a protector. I get release. I feel like your person also might need to release some things in their life in order to like release their blocks to move forward with you. So there is this, and then I get levels. Your person feels like they might need to like level up, or maybe you guys are on different levels. They might feel like they have to release the notion that you guys are out of their league. So there is this. Boots, walk all over, Chinese New Year, reconciliation, and cold, overwhelmed with stress. So your person also might be overwhelmed with stress right now. Your person also might be a little sick, or you might be a little sick. I feel like your person might be overwhelmed with stress. But I feel like they're going to try to reconcile with you maybe around the Chinese New Year. So see what happens around January. Maybe you guys are trying to get together or like unite more if you guys have distance between the two of you. I also love this Chinese guy. He is a cute dragon. Dragons might be a connection for you. And also maybe Chinese is an ethnicity between the two of you. So there is this, or China. So there is that, and then I get boots, walk all over. I feel like your person needs to stand up for themselves if they are somebody that like lets other people walk all over them, or maybe they feel like you let people walk all over you, or maybe they worry that you will walk right over them because of their feelings for you. So maybe they're a little bit like self-protective about like maybe somebody dictating their life or determining the course of their life. Or maybe they're like, you know what, I'm afraid I would be too brash. I don't want to just like dominate pile three's life and like trample all over it. So they might be trying to control their brute strength, you know. They might be trying to control that. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Is so incredible. Safe and secure. You are being protected. Again, this is a card of protection. So I want to show this. Not only that, this is literally the house you picked. This is crazy. All right, so number one, protection. You're being protected. And then again, I'm going to show this to the look at, literally, this is the same house with the little candy cane on the top. And then it's pink and it's the same shape. This is crazy. I actually have not even looked at these cards since like last Christmas. And I went to the store and I saw all these cute little Christmas winter things. And literally I just bought a trio because they looked cute together. I didn't know that it looked exactly like this card. And I definitely didn't know that you guys would get it. So that is huge confirmation. So the biggest message in this pile is that your person feels safe and secure with you, and also that you would protect them and that they would feel very protected by you. So that's crazy. I love that. Okay, now we're going to go to, oh, and festive, this one also, I guess. I'm like, anyway, this also counts. Okay, festive travels. You are in for an adventure. Your person feels like you are fun and adventurous, and you guys could have a ton of fun adventures in life together. So that is awesome and amazing. All right, so now let's go to your final message. Wait. All right, so now we're going to look at the extended. What I'm going to channel for you in the extended, I have more communication cards with the Hermit Tarot and Late Night Thoughts. I also have more insight into their mysterious heart with Chocolate Candy Kisses and their mysterious heart here, and the Deck the Halls Oracle, which is going to be more of a winter deck to talk about what is going on between you and your person right now, and what is going on inside of them towards you. And then finally, we have advice for you with the Cosmic Cat Oracle. So if you guys are joining me in the extended, you guys are pile 3, you guys are the pink Peppermint Candy House. I love the peppermint candy, that's perfect. And I will see you guys there. You guys can go to the description box and scroll down, you'll find your link there, pile 3. And if not, I will see you guys next time in another video, in the comments, in a private reading, or in any of my archives. I'll see you guys later. Bye.